Hey everybody, how you doing? Kelly Johnston here from Kelly's Truck Talk. I'm talking about stuff that is happening right now in the real estate business. I'm still working, I'm still busy. I gotta do it while I'm driving down the road. Today we're gonna talk about, do you know your community? Do you know your neighborhood? Are you intimate with it? You know, it's funny, I have lived where I live since I was 7 years old. So all my thinking years, I call it, since I was 7. And this year in August, so in a couple months, I turned 53. So, man, like, that's crazy, 46 years. But you know what? There's still parts of my community that I discover, that I learn about, that I didn't know about, believe it or not. Isn't that crazy? And it still happens once in a while, not very often now. So I encourage you to do this, because there's a thing about discovering your community and looking at your community differently, with different eyes now. Now that you're a real estate professional and you are serving your community now, and you're involved in your community, you need to know what's going on in your community all the time. That's how you become relevant. That's how you create relevance. And so I think that what you should do, and I teach this in the book. Sorry, I'm just pulling into a big parking lot here. I'm just gonna drive around right now, because in this parking lot right now, I have sold this property. I'm gonna be meeting my client here in a little bit, but we sold this property. It's 1.66 acres, I think it is, of commercial land, and it's been here forever. I went to college here back in the day, and this is where I went to college. Everything's torn down and moved around, and the university's on the other side of town now and all that, but this gives me some cool memories. And what's even cooler about this is there was a special time in my life that I was here, and now it's not here anymore, and it's going to be probably a $34 million development, retail value maybe 45 million, something like that, commercial and residential, and it's going to be amazing for our town, and it's in a perfect location for it, and it's going to serve the community around us very, very well. So anyway, that's pretty exciting that you get to be part of some of these things once in a while, and I get to be part of that. I'm excited about that. So anyway, but know your community. So we have these habits, right? Like we even have driving habits, guys. Like we'll drive the same way over and over again, going back and forth to where we go, and we'll use the same routes, the same driving routes all the time. So change it up, take a different route, go a different way, experience a new subdivision, go into an area that you just recognize the fact that you haven't been there for a while, that you haven't been to a certain subdivision for a while. So go there, just drive through it, discover new areas of your community. Understand what's going on with the rezoning applications and with different applications for use on properties. Understand what's going on with permits. Like, is there permits out there right now that are talking about, you know, a 400 unit condo building going in somewhere? Are there permits out right now, or an area right now that's opening up a bunch of industrial land for industry to come into your community? Do you know intimately what's going on in the community and what's coming up in the future? Do you understand that? Have you got some idea of where the next crawl of development will be? Like where the next, you know, are they talking about certain things in the council meetings? Maybe expanding a university, or, you know, anything that's going on in your community. You need to know about it. You need to be intimate with it. So you are the community real estate agent. You need to understand what's going on in your community, so that you can talk to people intelligently about what's going on. But not only that, you can actually help your clients plan appropriately. And when the big time guys want to do some business in your community, you've got intimate knowledge about that. You've got a feel for it. So super important to get a feel for your community. But you know what? When you're driving around now, so you're driving around and you're going to different neighborhoods and you're going to different areas and you're turning down different streets that you haven't turned down before. Maybe you're going to discover a park. Maybe you're going to discover all of a sudden there's like 4 lots going in and new houses going in this one area. Maybe you're going to discover, you know, a for sale by owner. Maybe you're going to discover someone out on their grass doing some work, and you say hi to them, and they say hi to you, and you go, hey, you're doing a great job trimming your hedges, you know, and you get into this conversation, and then you say, yeah, I'm doing real estate, and I kind of like to cruise down different neighborhoods once in a while just to see what's going on. And they go, oh yeah, Millie across the street, she's been talking about selling. Oh really? Okay, maybe I should go say hi to Millie. He says, yeah, you should probably say hi to her. Guys, you never know where an opportunity is going to produce itself. You never know. You never ever know. But if you're driving around with different eyeballs, different attitude, right, and a different focus, kind of going, where's the opportunity? Is there opportunity there? Is there opportunity there? Is there opportunity there? Where's the opportunity in that? Is there opportunity in that? If you're constantly asking that question, you'll find them and you'll be keyed into it. So just think about it that way. And not only that, what's going to happen is you're actually going to be a bigger benefit to your clientele just by doing that. Just by simply rediscovering your community. Rediscover your community. That's it for today. Have a great day.